Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Tasty Tuesday. So anyway, I'm Dustin Hedrick. I'm getting ready to do an awesome recipe for you guys. So let's be clear. You guys voted and you got it. So the vote this time from Lori's vote that went on her page. If you ever want to vote, you got to check it out Sundays. She puts out a vote for everyone to go for, and then you vote on which one you want me to make or which meal you want me to make, the lean and green or whatever. And so this time it's cheeseburger pie. That's what you guys voted for. So I'm creating cheeseburger pie tonight, and it says it yields 4 servings. So remember, what you see tonight, the ingredients and the recipe and what I put together here, it's for 4 servings. So this serves 4. We've got 5 in our household, so I'm going to actually do a double recipe because guess what? I'm telling you, even if everyone, eats all they want tonight, they'll want it again later. We found that these recipes are really great, and so our kids want to eat it. So this is a 4-serving recipe, cheeseburger pie. This cheeseburger pie is different though. This is a complete lean and green. So for you guys on program, Lori and I are health coaches. If you're on our program, you can have this as your complete lean and green, and it counts as one of your 6 meals for the day. So get ready, guys. This is going to be awesome. All right, so I want to tell you what I've done and then fill you in on where we're going. I'll take you around a little bit and show you what's going on. And everybody that's hopping on, welcome. It's good to see you guys on here. All right, so here it is. The first thing I've had to do is I had to prepare the spaghetti squash. And you're thinking in your head, wait a minute. I thought he said cheeseburger pie. I did say cheeseburger pie, but the twist is it's a complete lean and green, and the cheeseburger pie is made out of, that's right, spaghetti squash. I know you're thinking to yourself, are you kidding me? But it's cool. What we're going to do is we're going to take this spaghetti squash and turn it into the crust. So I want to give you the pre-work that I had to do before we got started so you know what to expect. This one's a little longer. This recipe is going to take a bit longer, so you need to go ahead and prepare for it. So here's the deal. I had to take the spaghetti squash, cut it in half, prepare a pan. You see I lined it with aluminum foil. And then what I've done here is I sprayed it with cooking spray. We use an olive oil based cooking spray. Very good for you, good stuff. So I sprayed the pan and the inside of the spaghetti squash with cooking spray to prepare it. So now I'm going to take this spaghetti squash, turn it over, and I'm going to start working it out, and I'm going to put it into the pie crust. Again, I'm making a double recipe, so I'll show you what the actual ingredients are as we go, and then you can do it as you go. So you're going to take those, cut it in half, prepare it. You're going to gut it out, take all the seeds and the guts out of it, trash that, and then you're going to take this on your greased cookie sheet, and or your cooking sprayed cookie sheet. You're going to put it in. You're going to cook it bake it at 400 degrees for approximately 30 minutes. Okay, so that's going to get this thing nice and soft, because what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the squash out of here. We're going to take it and we're going to layer this in a nice even layer, and that's going to be the crust. Yeah, that's right. We're taking spaghetti squash and we're making it into a crust for the cheeseburger pie. So let's get that set up and I'll show you how it's going to go. Once I get that done, I'll then turn around and we will do a lot more of the other prep stuff. You can see all the ingredients I have here. I've got onions. It's a 1/4 cup. You'll see that in the rest of the recipe. I've got tomato paste, so that's important for it. I've got a reduced sodium Worcestershire sauce, and then I've got fat-free cheddar cheese. I've got that. Also, we have a non-fat Greek yogurt. Make sure that you're careful about the flavoring. Sometimes you'll pick up the vanilla, and that's not what you want. So non-fat Greek yogurt. I've also got these Clausen pickles. It calls for sliced pickles or whatever like this, but let me tell you something about these. These guys are awesome. They're like sandwich slices, but they're a little bit different. They're made always cold. So they have a different flavor and a different crunch to them. So if you've never tried these are awesome pickles. For you guys on the program, a couple pickle slices can keep you from cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's not really cheating. It's making an unhealthy habit versus making a healthy habit. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. So keep these on hand. They're awesome. They're going to be in here as part of the recipe. Also, we've got some eggs. We'll have that in here in a minute. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get everything in its place. And then I'm going to bring over this stuff and we're going to start gutting it out. So hold on a second. Let's get it set up. All right, so I've got to set up my space here. So I've already done my prep for this. I've already gotten it in. I've let it cook for 30 minutes and then I set it to rest. I'll let you see this tabletop now. All right, so I've let it rest for another 10 minutes. So to be clear, that's 40 minutes of prep time. So again, I've gotten all my other stuff ready. The other ingredient I didn't show you is I've got this extra lean ground beef. Extra lean ground beef. And so we've got it in 2 sets of a pound. So this is 1 pound, 16 ounces, and then we got another pound because I'm doing a double recipe, like I said, for my family. So anyway, there that is. That's the pound of extra lean ground beef. So you can see that's 96% lean. That's good stuff. All right. So back to my spaghetti squash. All right, so let me show you what's going on here for this stuff. We're gonna turn this guy over and look at that. Isn't that cool? We're getting ready to scrape it out and then put it into the pie pans and create our crust. So they're still pretty hot. They have baked for 30 minutes. And so that's gotten them pretty toasty. And I've let them rest for another 10 minutes. So, which, you know, they could probably rest a little while longer, but this is what I'm supposed to do. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a fork because I'm getting ready to take this stuff out of here. And I'm just gonna begin to take out the layers of spaghetti squash. If you guys have ever had spaghetti squash, this stuff is awesome. I love it. So you're gonna see it kind of strings out. Hopefully this will turn out well. You guys chose a pretty challenging one. You're seeing I'm getting it right there. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more of a layer here. Here we go. All right. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna layer it. Woo, that's hot stuff. I'm gonna layer it in here and just put the strings in like this, and that's gonna become the crust. I know it's looking weird so far, but I promise you, you know, we've had these recipes all along, and every time we pull one, if it looks weird, we still try it, and we found they are really amazing. So I'm just gonna go after this. Keep going after it. It says to get a really large spaghetti squash to do this with. I'm not actually measuring this the way I normally would because it said 1 large spaghetti squash. So it looks like Lori went and got a really large one and a really kind of not so large one for the kids. They're fans of all this stuff, but spaghetti squash is a challenge. So we ate spaghetti squash the other day with spaghetti sauce, which counts, you know, if you get the right kind of sauce that's on program, you can actually count that as a lean and green. So it felt like we ate spaghetti the other night. It was really nice. Lori did a great job with that. All right, moms, you seeing this? We're just taking this out. We're creating our layer. I'm gonna try to even it up a little bit later. Because it's cooked for the 30 minutes and rested, it really is a lot easier to get this out of here. And if you wanna just do spaghetti squash in general, that's a good rule of thumb for baking it. Oh, this is great. Look at that. This is gonna be our crust. So I'm gonna keep going here and get it all in there. And then I'll let it rest in just a second. Let's keep going. Get a little more aggressive with it because I'm getting down to the shell of it. See how that goes? Isn't that great? So we're just gonna keep layering it in until we get it. I don't like wasting this stuff. I love spaghetti squash. Love it. All right. Layers. Okay, so I've gotten this one pretty much done. I'm gonna finish up with this other small one. I'll come back to my other one. You see I got a double recipe. I'm doing one for you guys and then I always come back and do another one, another whole serving for our kids. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got a good hunk. So I'm gonna put that up on the sides even. So I'm building out a crust out of this, if you can see, which is kind of interesting. I gotta tell you guys, I've never done this before. All of these recipes that we do on here, it's my first time doing them for you guys. So they've turned out great so far. Everything we've done, our family has loved. There's not been one thing that we didn't like so far. So, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy them. I had somebody send me a picture of a lean and green today that we did before, and they said, mine looks better than yours. So here's a challenge. If you're loving this and you're doing these leans and greens yourself, I challenge you, take a picture and send it to us or post it on the comments and show us what yours looks like. If yours looks better, tell me. I'd love to see what turns out. I'm just happy to inspire. I don't have to be the best at this. I just want to be inspirational, right? All right, so here we go. Almost got this one done. That's awesome. Well, that's going to be finished with just a couple more scoops. All right, there it is. Oh, you guys, there's my crust. I can see this. This is starting to make sense now. Look at that. There's the crust. I'm going to mush it in. You know my whole thing about mushing. I'm all about mushing. Make sure you get the most out of it. All right. So there's our crust. Look at that. That is a very unique thing. I'm not much for putting my hands in spaghetti squash. It's kind of like when we do pumpkins. I don't like doing pumpkins because I don't like pulling the guts out. All right. There it is. There it is. Boom. Okay, I got to wash my hands. I can't stand that. 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeek. Pumpkin squash hands. Okay. All right, now I'm back. We're going to get over here now, and let's get the other stuff going. So the next thing I got going on is I need a 1/4 cup of the onion. I'm going to take that onion, and I'm going to take the pound of ground beef, and I'm going to brown it. While that's browning, I'm going to jump in and do some other things. So let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to put it on medium heat. All right, it says medium heat. Howdy, Laura.
Hello.
All right, Lori came, as usual.
Hi, I'm going to pull up. Hey,
there we
you
go.
guys like it when I come. You like it when I come.
Go ahead, you can talk for a second. I'm just getting this started. What do you think about my crust? It looks good, right?
Wow, is it hot?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's
Actually,
set for...
the pan's cool.
Well, no, the pan should be. It hasn't been in the oven. This has been in the oven.
Look at that.
Yeah, pretty good,
That's
right?
a nice crust.
Not bad. Okay, so now I'm going to brown this meat. I'm going to actually let it go for itself a little bit because it can. This is on medium heat, so I've got just a little bit of chia seed oil. Thank you, Michael Fox. And it's in there. I always say that. Every time. So thankful.
Every time. Although today at lunch, someone was talking about avocado oil.
Ooh, that sounds
fun. And they like avocado oil because you can do it at a high temperature.
Ooh, cool.
And they like it because you can put it in,
here it goes.
they put it in their pancakes and the kids can't tell. Chia seed oil, you could not put in pancakes.
No, chia seed oil, you would know.
It's a good flavor.
We like the flavor, but you would taste it in pancakes. If you like chia seed oil, let us know here. Put it in the comments. If you like avocado oil and you suggest we should use it, put it in the comments because avocado is a healthy fat, guys. It's very good for you.
Tell me your thoughts on coconut oil.
No, don't do that. So I know everybody says it's great, but not so much. So go for something else that's healthy.
Can I help you?
Nope, I'm going to set this out of the way. It's not hot anymore. Here we go.
Can
I'm going to put this here.
you?
Nope. She just likes bothering me, guys. All right, so now I've got that done. I'm going to start working on the next thing, which is we're going to put together a lot of these different ingredients. And while this is just going to keep doing its simmering thing, because it is doing its simmering thing like it's supposed to, I'm going to let it do that and do the rest of the mix. You guys ready? I love doing this. I'm a multitasker. I love this. This is my favorite. Okay, so taking 2 eggs. I'm going to get those 2 eggs in here.
You have 2 eggs?
Yep, that's for the kids.
Oh.
Double recipe. Don't tell my wife. Okay, so there's one. Here we go. There's one. Here's the second egg. Here it is. Okay, no Chef Ramsay here, but I'm trying. There you go. All right, so I got those. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste. And that's interesting. Look at that.
I know.
What is that about?
Weird.
That's weird. Not being honest. Okay, so that's good. There's 1. That stuff's sticky. Okay.
There we go. For you.
Thanks. And here's 2. So we got 2 of the tablespoons of tomato paste. Well, I did not expect that. Can you give me a spoon too?
Do you want me to put 2 in there?
Okay, dope. Yeah, go for it. So Laura's going to prep the kids' stuff while I do this. Thanks, Laura. You really don't have to cook. I don't think she can handle it. I think she likes hanging out with you guys.
No, I'll be honest. This recipe's taking 90 minutes, and I'm really hungry. So.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with the people's. It has to do with your hungers. I see how it is. All right, so now we're going to do, let's see, 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, this is really
I love
sticky.
Worcestershire sauce. Isn't it? That stuff's really sticky.
We don't do much tomato paste at our house.
No, not so much. So there's the Worcestershire sauce. It's in there. Okay. Here's yours, Laura.
We'll put extra.
That's for the kids right there. That's for the kids.
No extra in ours.
No. We're doing the recipe. Tell my wife we're doing a recipe, guys. Okay.
But
so
I love extra.
I know she does. Okay, now we're gonna do.
Show us the recipe. We will put the recipe in the comments.
We always put the recipe in the comments, so you'll see it soon.
Facebook Live won't let you put the comment during. You have
Yeah.
to wait till after.
So I'm adding now a 1/3 cup of the yogurt. Okay, so that's going in, and this is the Greek non-fat yogurt. Really, really good stuff, guys. Really good stuff.
It actually has replaced our sour cream.
I know you can actually use this to make your salad dressings go further. You can use it to replace sour cream.
Just
all kinds of good stuff.
Don't get vanilla flavored.
That's what I said before. Is like, be
Okay.
careful not to get vanilla because that is not what you think it is. Okay, right? So that's done, and that looks like it. I just gotta mix it up. I can't believe it. I'm actually nearly finished. This has been a really long time coming, guys. And you know, I didn't expect it to be this way. All right. You guys give me challenging choices, but I have met the match. I have risen to challenges.
Oh.
Challenges accepted.
Put in the comment if there's a recipe you would like to see.
Yeah, if you'll put in the comments some recipes that are leans and greens that you'd like to see, Lori will put it in for one of our votes. Maybe. Well, she'll have to check and make sure it fits lean and green standard. So this is going. We're getting ready to put the meat and the onions right in here. And it's simmering right away. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely good time in here. Guys, this is great. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know my wife does. After you're finished with that, you can step away and take your time, Lauren, just hang out with the peoples.
Oh, yeah, I have a story.
Okay, tell the story.
Okay, so, hello.
You can move it back to yourself.
Yes. So, I would like to say in life, I'm winning right now. Like, everything's working out perfectly, and our schedule is, like, very humming along with a beautiful melody. But I went to the grocery store on Saturday. I went to the grocery store on Sunday. On the way home from the grocery store on Sunday, I had the blinker on. I was getting ready to turn in our driveway, and the family called me and said, "We're out of toilet paper." And I said, "How many rolls do we have left?" And
Keep it real.
we were down to a quarter roll. So Sunday, I had to go back to the grocery store. So I went once on Saturday, twice on Sunday. Then on Monday, I tallied all the votes. And I said, okay, it's going to be spaghetti squash cheeseburger pie. Let me go get all those ingredients. What do you want for dinner tonight? What did we eat last night?
I
made the Mimi's rice dish. It's
oh,
like
yeah, we
cauliflower
love
rice.
that.
And
It's one of our early lean and greens we
love
did
it.
with you guys.
It's our go-to. So I said, okay, well, I'll go get the food for those two recipes. Well, we got there.
Boom, and that is mixed. So we're good with
fire
that.
truck was in the parking lot.
Boom.
And Malachi was looking in the fire truck, and we had to go find the firemen and all that. I came home with the ingredients.
Meat brown, I'm draining it. Keep going, Laura.
I came home with the ingredients for Monday night, but then last night we're packing backpacks, we're getting ready for school, and I said, oh my gracious, I did not buy anything for Tasty Tuesday. So this morning on the way to school,
For the win.
for the win, I rushed them into Walmart and we picked up all of these ingredients, and then I put them in the refrigerator at school. I tied my keys to the bag so I wouldn't leave them there, and I passed them off to Dustin in the middle of the afternoon. So I am not winning, you guys. I went to the grocery store 5 times in 4 days.
Okay.
That's not a win.
So back to me, right here. If you guys will put this back to Lori's gonna keep hugging and doing that stuff. Okay, so she's gonna have to move. Always drain your meat, guys. Drain your meat. So we drain the meat. We're just gonna put it in the mix. So I've already done that. Still even some in there. I'm gonna do this so I don't pull any of that fat with it. But again, this is a very lean meat. It could be mostly water from the onion.
Yeah.
But I'm being careful. I don't like my family to be introduced. Yeah, that's actually mostly water now. So there it is. Oh yeah, almost there. Set this aside and then mix her up. Oh, that's starting to look good. So I've taken that mix I did before. I put the now browned meat and the onions in here, and we are nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. With that said, oh, that's looking good. How about that? My goodness. I don't know, you guys. I'm starting to get the idea now. The idea is that you've got the tomato paste, so it's like ketchup. You've got onions. You got the meat. You've got, it's on top. Just watch in a minute. All right? You're about to see all this. Okay. So this is going on now. Then I'm going to put the cheese on and the pickles on. And guys, this is going to be a cheeseburger in a amazing spaghetti squash pie shell. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to get that in there and layer it right. Again, this is 4 servings. This is not 1 serving. So be aware. Some of the things we make is 1 or 2 servings. This is not it. This is 4 servings. Oh, this is perfect, guys. Look at this. It's really turning out well. Okay, so now I've got all of this in here. Fantastic. Let's see how much cheese we need. We need 2/3 cup reduced fat shredded cheese. So I've got fat-free, which is even better. It's not even reduced fat, it's fat-free. Now I need to do 2/3 cup of that. This is awesome. Are you guys excited? I hope you're as excited as I am. I've had too much coffee today. I'm just saying. Okay. I pack it in. There it is, packed in. And I'm going to put this all over this. Oh, yummy goodness. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, goodness. My family's going to love me. All right, here we go. Oh, awesomeness. Awesomeness. But it's not done. No. What cheeseburger would be there without the pickles? But we measure. Remember? Pull out your scale and let's measure it well. So I'm going to turn it on. Remember what we do? Here, nope. Here's what we need to do. So we get that going right here. And then we need to set it. Then we do this and we tear. Remember, tear? Boom. We put it to 0. Now, with this, hold on, let me re-tear again. It's saying it doesn't get it. There it is. It's a 0. Now we need exactly, says in here, 2 ounces of dill pickle slices. So put them in. 2 ounces.
What?
1.
Cut them?
Yep. Okay. That's 1.34. No, you don't, hon. There you go. Lori, you go away. You're not working into the kitchen. She's fired. Go. Go. I got it. So here we go. 2 ounces of pickle slices, you guys. So that's the way it would look. I'm going to cut them in half because I want it to be fair. My family will fight over a pickle. They really will. They love pickles. We go to Subway and they're like eating our pickles. Here we go. I'm going to do this. Make sure everybody gets part of pickle. And that is it, guys. Check that out. Isn't that amazing?
It's beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Now, that's not done. We've still got to take care of it. So once we get it there, it says on the recipe that we're going to bake this for 40 minutes. So I've got to get this baking and I'll get my next one gone. But let me tell you what, guys, this recipe is going to rock. I can't wait to see how it turns out taste-wise. Again, we never, ever, ever know. We always do it first time. But that is it. There it is. Really cheeseburger pie with a spaghetti squash crust. We did it. We pulled it off. So with that said, challenge was accepted. Rocked it. I'm just saying. And we will see you next time. Remember, Lori puts up the selections on Sunday. If you want to vote and be a part of this, you're going to have to hit her Facebook and tell her what you want to see cooked. And then don't forget this. If you will put inside of these comments right here anything that you're interested in that falls in the lean and green category you want to see cooked, we'll put it in. We'll look at trying it out. And then lastly, if this has been awesome and you've loved it and you want your friends to get healthy with you, share this on your timeline. Let folks know that this is awesome. Like it, love it, share it. What? Anyway, boom. Cheeseburger pie. Boom. And a spaghetti squash crust. We're done. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I'm about to go eat.